A raft of wandering otters, and today it's Steve solo again. Let me move that camera. And today I'm going to be going to Costco. I'm not sure what else I'm going to be doing. I might stop off at Home Depot. We'll see if I have time. Probably just a run to Costco, maybe see a few sites on the way and on the way back. But for the most part, just a little routine run today. I hope you've enjoyed some of the recent videos. I noticed in one of our recent videos that there was a lot of shaky camera work, and I don't know why the dash mounted for the I use an iPhone XR or 10R, and I don't know why it's suddenly more shaky than before, but the image stabilization is not, that is built into the camera, is not really superior. So that's part of the problem, but some of it may have to do with the mount itself. Let me show you what I'm using. Okay, I have a, I forget what this is called, a koala bear, gecko, fat gecko, yeah. And that is a super sturdy, strong mount. Okay, that's not going anywhere. I put it on the Garmin disc, mounting disc there. And then this Manfrotto one, this is the best I've ever had. And I haven't had the problem of shaky video before, and I don't know why it's suddenly doing that. The only thing that is different is there's a little rubber washer right there, and I would think that that would make it better and reduce the shaking and whatnot that I'm experiencing, but so far that hasn't happened. So I might try it without it today and just see what the difference is. Or you know what, I'll do a side-by-side comparison. That's what I'll do. So a little update. We're trying to get as much good news as we can about COVID, and apparently there is one company, and starts with an M, but they're supposedly in the final stages of human clinical trials for a vaccine for COVID. So that is very encouraging. Not happening fast enough and soon enough for Paul, though. So, you know, that's he wants it to happen now. He wants people to stop needing face masks now. He wants people to stop wearing face masks. And we have tried to explain to him that even once the vaccine is a thing and people are getting vaccinated, there's going to be a time, there's going to be an overlap of time where people are still wearing face masks. A, maybe because they haven't gotten the vaccine, or B, maybe they aren't really sure if the vaccine's going to work or not, you know, erring on the side of caution. So there's still going to be people wearing face masks, but the projected time frame for everything to be like really back to normal would be about a year from now, which is consistent with the earlier projections of anywhere from of 18 months from the beginning of the COVID epidemic to the actual presence of an effective vaccine. So I think some world records are being set for vaccine research right now as we sit. So I think there's a lot of cause for hope from the medical community. What we need to do, and this is what we try to explain to ourselves, is we need to be patient. And that's probably one of the hardest things to do, is just kind of sit and wait. And wait. And wait some more. And yes, it can drive somebody crazy. But enough of that. Okay, so to Costco. Come see what we see. Thank you for joining us today. Okay, this is with the washer in place, and as I said earlier. So, okay, so now this is with the washer out. And I'm looking for what kind of differences we see. Is it less less bouncy, less jittery, a little more video with the washer out, just to see, because I suspect that the washer was kind of making it have the problem. So that's what I'm gonna do. By the way, the date today is July something or other. I want to say 20th or 21st or somewhere in there. It's Monday, so yeah, I think it's Monday the 20th. Anyway, this is summer. Still not a bad scene to drive to your local Costco, is it? For your information, if you're looking on the map, if you're playing along at home, I'm going to the Costco in Sand City, California. California. See? I wasn't kidding. And here we are, Mecca, where we probably do 60% of our shopping. Costco, Sand City, California. This is the city, Sand City, California. All right, here I go into Costco. By the way, I'm wearing my University of Tennessee shirt, in case you don't know. This might be old news to some of you, but I got these last college football season, or just before, because the University of Tennessee, let me backtrack. There was a boy in Florida that was a University of Tennessee fan, and he decided he didn't have the money to buy a nice, spiffy University of Tennessee shirt. So he made one on his own, and you can kind of see the homemade design here. Yeah, it kind of looks like a young man, child, maybe made it. And there's a reason for that. That was his design. Well, anyway, probably as much for wearing University of Tennessee in Florida as the design of the shirt, he got bullied and picked on for wearing the shirt. Well, lo and behold, and I am just all for this, but University of Tennessee sent the strongest possible message you could send to bullies. And they went ahead and made that official, and actually I was able to buy this shirt off of University of Tennessee's fan site. So that, to me, is just great. And that's why I'm proud to wear it. Paul and I think we have like three of these shirts, and both of us wear these with pride. And I'm a Cal Bear fan, so it's not like I'm switching teams, but I'm really, really proud that any team or college would lean into and kind of cancel out the intentions of bullies. Costco. Falcon, also known as the Ottermobile, I guess, is loaded up with goods from Costco. Looky here. Yes, sir, Bob. Got us Belvita. Got some coffee. I got charged twice for a box of coffee, so that took me a little bit of time. Usually it doesn't happen. Of course, I just happened to pay attention this time, so maybe it happens every time. And a few more items. And of course, something from the food court. Got a cheese pizza and a pepperoni pizza for Paul and Susan. All right. And so we close this epic trip to Costco. Thank you, Perch. Thank you for that emphasis. Oh, my flag blew off. I got these flags finally at Dollar Tree. I've been keeping an eye out because I didn't want to pay $5 at other stores. And one little note, I think my other flag blew off. So there's little tabs here, and I think what I needed to do was kind of perforate that just enough so that it catches in the tab. Little FYI. I gotta add another couple of things. Every time I go to a store where people are wearing masks, the question always comes into my mind, okay, what do you do when your nose starts running? Also, today, I had to cough. And I'm about 99% sure that I don't have COVID, but I had to cough. And you should have seen the room. It was happening in the refrigerator at Costco here. You should have seen the shocked looks on people's faces and the instant social distancing. So I learned two important lessons. Number one, try not to cough. Number two, if you need to clear a room, just cough. Well, I thank you for joining me today. I know this isn't much, but hey, it's our life. That's what a vlog is, right? More or less. So thank you again for joining us. I hope you subscribe to our channel. I hope you click the notification bell if you've not done so. That way you know when we have a new video uploaded. And any constructive comments, positive or constructive negative comments would be lovely if you want to contribute to our channel. We don't exactly have a Patreon thing set up, and I'm kind of have mixed feelings about doing so. So I'd rather just let this channel grow organically. I do want to, at one time, someday get to where we're improving the quality of our videos. But some of that takes time, and also it takes commitment, both of which I have to reserve for family right now. And so I guess I'm making an excuse. If the videos are kind of not overwhelming, bear in mind that I'm doing what I can, when I can, however I can, with the resources I have already, and not investing any more money than I already have. I'm just trying to make it work the way it is time-wise. I'll give you a little bit of perspective. I don't want to preach, or I'm not looking for sympathy here. But for at least 4 or 5 days now, I've had everything I need to install our new wall oven. The thing is I need to turn the power out to do so, and it just doesn't ever seem like there's a good time to do that. Now, why, you ask? Is that a big deal? Paul gets really panicky when we turn off the power. I mean, whether it's going out because it's a brownout or a blackout citywide, whatever the reason, Paul gets really anxious. So for that reason, I have to make sure he's in the right frame of mind, and his frame of mind is getting better, but it hasn't been quite right lately. So I have to wait until he's ready to endure about half an hour where I have to install a junction box with a switch and basically lift up and shove the new oven in there. I mean, it's not rocket science, and so there you go. Anyway, Raft of Wandering Otters, thank you again for joining us today. I hope to see you in the next one. Have a great day. Oh, and one more thing. It would be really helpful if you tell me which of the sample videos, the one with the washer, which was the first sample video, or the second one without the washer, which one was more steady and with less jerking and shaking. Okay, thank you.